Provers, how you doing? Been a while since I made a video, but I thought this was an important one I wanted to share today because, look, at the end of the day, you tend to teach what it is that you need to learn yourself. And I recently just went back and started to resit a course that's been really influential on me, a 6-day NLP course. If you don't know what NLP is, it means neuro linguistic programming, understanding the programming of the language within our brain that allows us to be able to get over belief systems that we have and allow us to achieve better. On the very first day, I resat and learnt something that I'd known in the back of my head for so damn long, but I didn't realise how powerful it was until the client that I had that came in this morning. That I just had an amazing session with doing some what's called timeline therapy with her, a technique to be able to help someone change a belief system that they had in their head. There's so many of us that have belief systems that just do not serve us in a lot of different ways. And when it comes to the business that we're in, so many of us believe that we can or we can't do anything, and whatever it is that you believe, is true. You're probably right. So look, what I want to talk to you about at the moment is what I call the 5 steps to rapid change. It's been something that's been put together by a guy named Matt Catling, who's one of my mentors when it comes to personal development, who teaches this one particular course plus a whole heap of other stuff. Anyways, the 5 steps to rapid change. The first one is commit. So when it comes down to you being able to actually achieve the goals that you've set out for yourself with this company, with Prove It, whether they're monetary or whether they're health-based or they're being able to help a whole heap of people, the first one is that you need to actually commit to what it is that you want to do. And by that, when I mean commit, I mean being able to actually let go of the exit strategy. So know that there's no other option. When you have that mindset with regards to the goals that you've set to yourself, imagine what could then happen. Versus I might give this a go for a little while, and then, you just sort of give up because, there was an exit strategy. You can lean back on what it is that you've been doing as your way of, say, earning money for a long period of time. You can easily just go back to that. There needs to be something deeper down that grabs you, that allows you to want to be able to commit. So if you can focus on your why, the thing that really is driving you to want to do this in the first place, to build a business sharing an amazing product, then that's going to help you to then commit. So the second one then is about release. Now, if you think about that word, release, lease, to rent something out, think about it as being that you've actually been leasing a belief system for a long period of time that does not serve you. One of them might be, I'm broke, or I'm never going to be able to get to the top of the business, or I'm never going to be able to sign up for a promoter. They are all belief systems that you have leased out. You can choose to actually release them and have a new belief system that's going to work better for you. So how does that sound, being able to actually change the mindset that you have, or release the grip that you have on that belief system and choose another one? So you want to release the grip that you have on that bloody belief system, move on to the next one, and that's going to help you to then move forth into the next step, which is then being able to actually focus on what it is that you actually want. Because essentially, if you feel like you can't achieve something, then, like I was saying before, you're probably right. So by changing those belief systems, those mindsets, it's then going to help you to then get to where you want. So if you can then focus, but whether you're more of a visual person and having like a vision board or pictures or things like that come up on your desktop or on your phone to help remind you of where it is you want to be able to go with what you're doing with this business, then do that. If you're more of an auditory dominant person, listen to a whole heap of podcasts and things like that help you to focus on where you need to go. And if you're more of a kinesthetic person, you need to actually feel them in your body, then be around the people that you wish to emulate. Spend more time face to face, belly to belly with the people, so that you can actually take on board what it is that they do that help you to become who you want to be. And then basically, when you're getting to step 4, that sort of ties in with what I was just saying before, surrounding influences. So you really are the average of the 5 people that you associate with the most. So if you're hanging around a heap of people that are poo-pooing what you're doing, and they're just basically all the exact opposite of what it is that you're wishing to achieve with being Improve It, then you really need to start surrounding yourself with different people, different things, different words. I'd even just start with, it's a different scenario these days. We've got social networking, and that essentially is also a massive, massive surrounding influence. So I'd highly recommend that you delete and get rid of a whole heap of groups and pages and things that do not work for you, and even people that you've been following, friends and things like that, that just speak a lot of negative garbage and verbiage that do not serve you. Birds of a feather flock together, but if you'd rather be a different bird and be an eagle and fly high in the sky, maybe you need to start flying with different people. You don't have to go up and say to that person, I'm not hanging out with you anymore, but it's just more start hanging out with different people. You choose the time where you want to spend with those different people, and by default, it'll just happen naturally. And then essentially the last one we're looking at here, step 5, action. Because knowledge is not power, applied knowledge is power. I've just taught you some stuff. You can learn a whole heap of different things, go do all these different courses. You can get on the experiencebetter.today website, go to the promoter page and learn a lot of really cool shit. And then you might not do any of it at all. So what's the point of doing all of that and doing all those other steps if you don't then actually take action? So I hope that all makes sense, guys. 5 steps to rapid change. Go through, put them into action, and seriously, amazing things can definitely happen. Peace.